What is up, my dudes? Day 5. Day 5 of Season 3, my dudes. Pretty much only like 4 days left until the new Path of Exile 2 season, or Path of Exile 2 League. So we need to make the most out of this time, my dudes. And guess what time it is? It's time to feed the T-Rex. Okay, so I was just checking out potential upgrades here, and I was looking at my resistances. Physical and cold is suffering, but I can actually make some physical resistances upgrades to my shield here. Okay, that's a little bit. Okay, what's the poison rest like? Okay, poison is 32. Okay, so that's not the greatest either. But I do want to try to hit some more physical damage as well. Health gained on block. Okay, we can't do that. Okay, so that's... Okay, that was pretty much it. So we did get some physical damage. We raised physical damage 1 tier and physical resistance 1 tier. Okay, so that's something. Okay, what else can we craft here? Mana regen. Yes, please. Health regen per second. Health. Damage over time. Okay, let's do the damage over time. And health. Okay, that's good. Okay, anything else here with crafting potential? I mean, 1 forging potential here on the gloves. Okay, so we can do 1 upgrade here. So either void resistance, ward gain on potion use, or intelligence. Let's do intelligence. Okay. Also, let's bank some stuff here. Okay, that's basically gonna be it. So, yesterday I did some, quite serious progress actually, because finally we were able to get the T-Rex. So we are rocking the T-Rex at the moment, and it feels a little bit dangerous, to be honest, because the thing is that I feel so powerful now that I'm afraid that I'm gonna, like, overdo it, or like I'm gonna get too, you know, I'm gonna get too, like, cocky, maybe, and just like mess things up, and yeah, so I'm a little bit scared of that actually. But it feels so cool right now. I think what I decided to do actually was to farm the necropolis so that I can be like, approximately like 5 levels over zone pretty much. And I think I'm just gonna continue with that thought. Like at least 5 levels over zone. So I did quite the push yesterday, and yeah, I was able to almost catch up to the zone level, but It's like, that's not a situation that I really want to be in. Like, level with the zone when I'm playing hardcore. And especially since I'm kind of like figuring out a nice little like flow for myself. And also remembering these items and yeah, how to effectively put together like good defenses, but also have decent damage, you know. Oh my god, that was dangerous. So what I'm trying to do here is just pretty much like just stay at the distance at all times. Not getting too much into the thick of it. Just letting these powerful minions handle stuff. Or feeding the T-Rex, as I like to call it. So what's also a little bit scary, you know, with having these minions is like, it's sometimes it can be a little bit tricky, you know, to distinguish between like my minions' positive effects and dangerous enemy effects, you know. So we're just gonna stay in the necropolis now, I think, until we can get some yeah, so we can get some upgrades, I think especially like to my defenses, to be honest. And also I'm doing some farming to gamble for gear. So one thing I'm noticing on my helmet here, the one I have equipped, is that I don't have any resistances on it. And I really need to get my cold, lightning, and I should also probably get my physical resistance up as well. For like what's to come. Right around the corner, pretty much in the next zones of the game. So I think like the safest thing to do right now is just to do some farming, get up to par with like the base types, get some of the correct base types that I should be equipping, and trying to get something really good on them. Get some really good defenses. And if I manage to get some good offensive stuff as well, I mean, that's just perfect. But for now, kind of like just slow and steady here. Slow and steady. Not getting ahead of ourselves here. But it is a really nice flow with this character right now. Like, I really like it. And I could probably also push into like higher zones, but I'm just not gonna risk it. Because it is. In hardcore. One little mistake. And it's all gone. It's all gone. And also, like, I'm not the biggest fan of playing, like, the exact same build every single time. So, I also have, like, this little different approach to how I create my characters. And I think that's a good thing when you're learning a new game, and especially like an ARPG, where you have so many like options regarding, you know, how you can do the builds and stuff. I think it's important to like try different things. But one thing that I'm trying to keep kind of like the same approach when it comes to hardcore is finding like that perfect balance between defense and offense. Okay, 45. Here we go. Also, I think I decided yesterday not to go with beasts in this state. Like, at least at this level. So, kind of like short-term plan right now, I think, is get to level 46. Go and see if I can learn a little bit more about base types and stuff. See if I can craft some better gear that's gonna give me set me up a little bit better when it comes to the resistances. So that's like the short term. Then it's gonna be like just to keep pushing, progressing the campaign. After I get like my defenses up a bit, or my resistances up a bit. Basically. Just gonna reset the necropolis, keep running it a couple of times to get 46. So I am still gaining some XP here, so that's also one thing that I'm thinking about. Like, if I'm just banging my head against the zone that's not giving me any XP, that's probably a good time to move on. And also, I've been dreaming about freaking rainbow shrines. Rainbow shrines are so good. Yeah, you know those shrines that just boosts everything? Yeah, so to me it's all about, you know, this like the feeling of the character, you know. To me that's what it's all about, and kind of like getting into this flow where you really feel like you are progressing your XP, but not too many risks in hardcore. Okay, there's a champion down here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm already at like 30% for the next level XP wise here. So it seems like the Necropolis is like a really, really good place to actually do some XP farming. I mean, could have been a little bit denser, but yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a bit dangerous. Tempting to take the base, but I'm gonna skip it. So it's a lot of things are gonna be dependent on the gear, right? And gearing is it's not necessarily the easiest of things. At least not until you get to unlock like the Merchant's Guild and yeah. Or COF, you know, where you can kind of like be a little bit more specific. It's more like then it's gonna be more like, okay, so if you have the gold, you're basically gonna be able to get the gear that you want, but I kind of like want to keep it like a mix, you know, being able to spot a good item when it drops. But also being able to, like, you know, recognize what you actually need to upgrade, you know. Let's go get this shrine. Okay, so I think one more run here. Let's just clear this area up here. And then one more run in this zone here, and I think I'm gonna be well on my way to go and check for some upgrades and yeah, progress. So I did pick up this scepter, but I forgot. I'm actually doing this one, Wish of the Grave. So I'm not looking for pretty much anything except like an upgrade to that specific weapon. So getting like an LP or like better rolls. Oops. LP or better rolls of this item is kind of like what I'm looking for. Okay, so the Reach of the Grave actually has a potential to have 120% increased damage. And also the cast speed. So like the bow specific is it's not something that, you know, is really important right now, but it's basically just like the increased damage and also pretty much, you know, the leech and the speed. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna start a new instance of Necropolis, and yeah, Julia's Haven is gonna be next. So, or I mean, like, what's coming next for the progression is most likely gonna require me to try to sort out those resistances a little bit. Like, I know what's coming up ahead also, so just being set up, like just being ahead of things is not a bad thing, I think. Okay, let's get that shrine. Oh, damn. High crit strike chance. Ooh. Cloven. Okay, so I think this might be like the next base type, like after the like that last one, which has like really low armor. And this is much more interesting with like the higher armor rolls here. So right now it's more like 38 forging potential. Yeah, so now it's more like the uh, just like getting the correct modifiers. It's gonna be more about getting the correct modifiers on the items. Okay, so 90 health, 30% increased health regeneration, 8 vitality, and that mana gained on harvest use. I mean, that's not very interesting, but the vitality health and health regen here is some good stuff. Cast speed, mana regen, also good. Gonna get like a little less armor, but that vitality and health is bringing it like up a notch when it comes to defenses. But losing 32% of my fire resistance, that's kind of scary. I'm just trying to full clear here so I don't have to run this zone like one more time after this. Oh, bunch of idols. Trying to be super careful with the champions. Yeah, bro, this seems like a dangerous one. Deadly, if not damaged recently. Yeah, that's a super dangerous mod. Okay, he's down. Okay, and we leveled here, level 46. We got a couple of points here we're gonna have to allocate soon. Yeah, it's like, sometimes I really enjoy like just stacking up the points a little bit. So like farming some zones, just stacking up some points. Because that's gonna make it like more noticeable, like the changes that I'm doing, it's gonna be like more noticeable. Instead of doing like just one point, you know, 1 point at a time. Get like allocating multiple points at the same time can like more easily make me like see the differences that the points are actually making. So if I'm allocating like 3 points into something and there is barely like a noticeable change, that's probably a respec, right? Okay, so still gaining some XP in this zone actually. Almost makes me think like maybe I should go like even higher before progressing. Like really having a farm session here. I mean, why not? It's super fun and still profitable when it comes to the XP. Just a quick reset of the zone.